Thank you for joining this discussion, Show Me the Money, a Met presentation for understanding some of the many Home Depot benefits. Some of those many benefits include Future Builder 401k retirement plans, Home Depot stock purchase plan, associate discounts, tuition reimbursement, purchasing power, backup dependent care, and more. But we're going to focus in on two, the Future Builder 401k retirement plans and the Home Depot stock purchase plan. These two alone mean many dollars in your pocket. What are they, and are they for me? Well, there's two types of 401k retirement plans, and both offer specific tax advantages. A 401k retirement plan, you choose how much of your pay is taken out. You choose whether to invest it in a mutual fund or other investment. You pay no taxes on it until money is withdrawn. In other words, that amount that you choose to put into your standard 401k retirement plan comes out of your pre-tax earnings. To pick round numbers, if you earn $100, and you take $10 of that, you're only going to pay taxes immediately on the $90 that's remaining. On a Roth 401k, the other type of plan, it's similar, but the amount that you decide upon is deducted from your net check. In other words, from money that you've already paid tax on. The investment grows tax-free, and when you take it out, unlike with a standard 401k, when you take your money out of a Roth 401k, say at retirement, that money that you take out is 100% tax-free, both the money you put in and the earnings that you made on it. This can be an enormous benefit. How do I enroll? From the LiveTheOrangeLife.com webpage, select Save and Protect. Choose your contribution. It can be as little as 1% of your pay to as much as 50% of your pay. That is usually when someone is in a two-earner household, but you can have anything within that range. Also available and optional is to choose an automatic escalation. So you can start at 1% or 5% and make it 1% larger each year up to a maximum of 15%. Then you select the investment, mutual funds, stocks, bonds, whatever. You'll have many choices. Call the Benefits Choice Center for guidance, 800-555-4954. Let's talk a little bit now about company matching funds regarding these saving plans. The company match is shown on this chart. It looks a little bit scary at first, but let's take a look. Reading down the left column, if your contribution equals this much of your pay, first column is 1%, the company match will equal 1.5% of your pay. Your total Future Builder contributions equal 2.5% of your pay. If your contribution equals 2%, reading across, the company will match with 2%, giving you a total of 4%, and so on. You'll receive matching contributions up to 5% of your pay, but generally, you can save as much as 50% of your eligible pay. The company match on your contributions applies to your before-tax or your Roth after-tax contribution, or the combination of the two. There is vesting to be discussed. In other words, when are you eligible? When is that firmly yours? And we will be discussing that in a moment. Here's an illustration of your company match in action. In the pale orange part of these bars is the amount that the company contributes to the part in green, which is what you put in. I'd like to focus now on a contribution of $1,000 a year. Well, $1,000 a year, if you're making $20,000 a year, is 5%. 5% of your income going into your savings plan. The company then adds $700, close to doubling what you have. You've put in $1,000 and you end up with $1,700. This can be a remarkable set of numbers as time goes on. The vesting schedule says that up to 3 years, your matching funds are not available to you, but if you are employed for less than 3 years, every penny that you put in will come back to you if you leave the company. Beyond that, at 3 years, 100% of the matching contributions and earnings are yours. It's important to understand that 3 years of service means total of 3 years of service. So if you start this Future Builder program at 2.5 years, you only have 6 months to go before everything you put in is vested. 3 years total service to the company. And now another important benefit. This is free cash. Listen up. Employee stock purchase plan. You can set aside up to 20% of your after-tax pay. At the end of the 6 months, your stock price is the quoted price less a full 15% discount. In other words, that's a 15% bonus in your pocket. You are then free to hold on to it towards your retirement or sell it immediately. This is a 15% cash bonus on up to 20% of your after-tax pay. This can be enormous. That 15% of your stock plan is like free money. Here's an illustration of what the employee stock purchase plan looks like. The associate contributes during 6-month pay period per paycheck. Home Depot stock price at the end of the 6-month period is X, and 15% of that price is deducted, and that's how your stock is bought. The Home Depot stock purchase is yours. Thanks for watching this brief presentation. Your presenter will now discuss with you any questions that you have about the presentation and dive a little bit further into all of the other potential benefits that you can grab from. Essentially, give yourself a raise. Thank you so much, and have your questions ready.